The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of four between the Memphis Redbirds and the Fresno Grizzlies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Salvador Hernandez is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's got interesting numbers, and if you look at his strikeouts to walk ratio, it's 1-to-1. So it's not great, it's not terribly bad. It means he throws strikes, but he doesn't have the stuff that's going to totally dominate hitters. He's got to rely a lot on his defense. We'll watch to see how this one unfolds.
Batting third, right fielder.
At the plate, Clark Kent. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Hard ground ball to third. Huddleston gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Striding into the box, Jose Martinez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. The 1-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Kent. And that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team, brought to you by Majestic. This team is going to be busy in the infield. He doesn't strike out a lot of people, and they put the ball in play. But if they catch the ball, they got a shot. If not, it's going to be a lot of traffic on the bases.
At the plate, Elroy Haynes is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Haynes.
Hey, get it to the ground to right.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
96 miles an hour. That's bringing it. Challenged him, and he got the base hit the opposite way. I got to give him credit for barreling up. Now, I don't know for sure if he was on time or if he was late, but either way, he got the...
Ready for another chance? Clark Kent. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
First delivery to him on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
No.
1 out, nobody on.
Let her rip one time.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Squared that one up just a little late.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Grounded to first. To his right, Martinez. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready once again, Clark Kent. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a hard liner toward short, but this is pulled in by the shortstop. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Reynaldo Lopes.
Reynaldo Lopes.
Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. White is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So no runs in the inning despite 3 walks as they couldn't make him pay. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Redbirds lead it 5-1. Ready for another shot now.
Right fielder
Clark
number 15.
Kent.
Clark Kent.
Hey, drive him in, babe. Need you right here.
First offering on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
What's up? Drive him in right here. Here you go.
The 0-2 once more. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, keep it going. You're next up there. Need you right now.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 8 full. Memphis is out on top, 5-1.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Memphis Redbirds get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Peter Hall earns his 8th victory of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Salvador Fernandez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please drive.
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Memphis Redbirds and the Fresno Grizzlies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Eduardo Encarnacion, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
Into the box now, Ken Maeda. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. Orlando rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Stepping up now, Clark Kent comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Kent.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
First baseman.
Tyler White will bat next. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matt, they won the game last night, and I talked to the manager earlier, and he just said, you know, we executed it, and if we can do that, we'll be a consistent team, and we'll win games.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Orlando is right there. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. Stepping into the box, Elroy Haynes. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Elroy Haynes.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Quezada up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the home team. And this shortstop has got a cannon. He's got one of the best arms you're going to see. Shortstop position is tricky. You go deep in that hole between second and third, and if you can make that throw across the diamond, you got one of the best arms ever, and he is in that category.
Into the box now, Alfredo Feliz. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
Here we go, boy.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Set to deliver on 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Hey, that pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kent giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Man, this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Now at the plate, Victor Acevedo. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Batting 9th.
Into the box now, Colin Cowgill. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. White is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout for the final out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. Brett Eibner will be the next to dig in at the plate. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late.
Eibner.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
And he misses 2-1. Now here it comes. In there, 2-2.
Your pitch only, huh?
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
Batting 6th. Designated hitter.
Into the box, Mitch Haniger. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Cowgill is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. Well, this team is really going to be busy today. You look at how this pitcher's been struggling all season. All you got to do is look at that ERA. That tells me he's given up a lot of balls hit, and the defense is going to be very, very busy in this one.
Digging in, Juan Centeno. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
Come on, let it fly right here.
First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Now a swing and a little pop up here right behind home plate.
Hey, let her rip right here.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Eduardo Quezada. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Hey, come on now, one time right here.
He's set. Here it comes. Weak chopper up, and this is going to wind up hitting the bag at third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So stepping in, Douglas McGill. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
One time, like a big dog.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
Hey, come on, big dog, get the pitch. Nobody better.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Eibner is on his way home. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Michael Volpe.
Stepping in now, Michael Volpe, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Looking to minimize the damage here. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
The 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Matt, this is a big pitch right here. They're putting together a nice little small rally. He's got to throw a strike right here and make him swing the bat.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Cowgill is in pursuit, and that's the 3rd out. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 2 full. Fresno leads this one 2-1.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
Standing in, Floyd
Leading off for
Huddleston.
Memphis.
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Floyd Huddleston.
First offering on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Hey, nobody away.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now,
batting,
Ken
left fielder,
Massett.
Ken.
As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, one away, one away.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
So digging in now, Paulo Orlando. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
One down now. One down.
Hey, first pitch strike. Get ahead right here.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 0-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Runners on first with one down. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Here's another 0-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Runner at first here, one man out. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in for his second at bat, Ken Maeda.
Ken Maeda.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
1-0 count. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Eibner is after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Grizzlies are out in front, 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Rosario. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Brandon Rosario.
Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Hey, make it yours.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we
Here's
go.
the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
There we go.
Swing and a liner. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Stepping up to the plate, Clark Kent. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Kent.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. One and 0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Let's go now. One time.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. Popped high in the air. Huddleston is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now batting, first baseman
Tyler White will bat next.
White.
As he'll take a look at ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Here you go. See it up. Let it fly.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Haynes takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. Fresno leads this one 2-1. Ready now. Jose Martinez comes
Leading
into
off
this
for the
at bat
Redbirds.
0 for 1 in the ball
First
game.
baseman, Jose Martinez.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Coming to the plate now, Elroy
The batter, number
Haynes.
24,
He's
second
0 for
baseman,
1 thus far.
Elroy Haynes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Kent moving in, 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Alfredo Feliz.
Alfredo Feliz.
Hey, now get us 2 balls.
First delivery to him on the way. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Hey, we got 1 here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Striding in once again,
The batter,
Victor Acevedo. 0 for 1
Victor
for him here in this one.
Acevedo.
Let's 2 away now.
First offering on its way. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Grizzlies are out in front, 2-1. Digging in, Brett Eibner.
Leading
He'll
off the
lead
4th
things
inning,
off here in this one-run
center fielder,
contest.
Brett Eibner.
First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. So striding forward now, Mitch Haniger comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Mitch Haniger.
Into the windup and the pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Hey, have a rip right up there now, huh?
The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball just a bit high.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Line to the right side. Orlando is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Juan Centeno. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. That's wide, 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Nice and patient, one at a time.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. Fresno leads this one 2-1. Stepping in, Colin Cowgill. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Colin Cowgill.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Go right now, fellas.
Here it comes on 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And the pitch on 2-1. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Hey, nobody away.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now at the plate, Floyd Huddleston. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Floyd Huddleston.
Hey, we got 1 down here, 1 down.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch way outside, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
When you're down here in the minors, it's all about honing your skills and getting someone to notice you. Well, I've been noticing this guy on the mound all game long, so I have to think this outing will go a long ways towards getting him some good recognition.
Now batting, left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Ken Massett. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Got 2 down.
The pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Ball 2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Grizzlies are out in front, 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Quezada. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Eduardo Quezada.
Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Douglas McGill.
0. Second baseman Douglas
Pitch and drive. Let's go, big dog.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing.
Hey, he hangs it, you bang it, kid. Here you go.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Hey, 1 time, right now.
One 0 count. Here it is. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
A runner at first with no outs here.
What time?
Takes a knee-high fastball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side. But this is going to find the seats, a foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back.
Come on, big guy.
Once again, a 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Come on, baby.
Now
Get
batting.
your pitch up there.
Third baseman.
Now a throw over to
Michael
first, and he has
Opie.
to dive, but he's back in easily.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Standing in now, Michael Volpe, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Rip it up.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
Go now,
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Runners on first with 1 down. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. And he'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando.
Leading off for
He'll
the
get his
Redbirds.
side started in the inning,
right
and
fielder,
Dan,
number
so
16,
far they've been stifled
Paulo
offensively
Orlando.
since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, no outs. No outs now.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Payoff pitch one more time. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Digging in once again, Ken Maeda. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Ken Maeda.
Here we go, guys.
First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. You see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. And it looks like we're going to see time called here as he looked to come up a bit gingerly after he hit the first base bag. But from all indications, it looks like it won't be enough to take him out of the ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Jose Martinez.
Hey, we got one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
The 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Hold it right here, guys.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. Here it comes. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Elroy Haynes. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Fresno leads this one 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Rosario. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning. And he's safe. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Jose Nunez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Jose Nunez.
Clark Kent will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out.
Here we go.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Martinez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Tyler White will bat next. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Tyler White.
Attaboy.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is foul right side. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Let her rip.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Hey, see it, drive it.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And get your pitch up there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he pops it up back behind second base. Acevedo ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Brett Eibner, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Brett Eibner.
Get your pitch, drive it right here.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. A man on third with 2 down. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. Need you right here, kid.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Drive it, let's go right here.
And here we go, you got this.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third.
Here we go.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Hey, your pitch. Get some wood on it.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Martinez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Hitting an error in the inning, but they failed to score. We're through 6 full. The Grizzlies are out in front, 2-1. Blair Gorman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 16, Blair Gorman.
Ready once again, Alfredo Feliz. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Feliz.
No out.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
0-1. Here it comes. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the 1st out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready for another
Victor
shot now.
Acevedo.
Victor Acevedo. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he lays off a pitch in there for the 1st strike. One and one. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, one away.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
The center fielder.
Striding in once
Cowgill.
again, Colin Cowgill. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
0-1 count and the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Another 0-2 coming. Another one sent foul. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base hit when he gets the 2-2 count.
Your attention, please.
Clark will get the
Now,
ball here as he
pitching
looks
for
to
the
get the
Grizzlies,
final out in the top
number
of the
41,
7th.
Paul Clark. Now batting, third baseman, Floyd.
In now,
Huddleston.
Floyd Huddleston, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he just misses with a curveball.
2 outs here.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Let's go right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in to try it again.
Now
Ken Massett,
left fielder,
as he'll look to bring home
Ken
that tying run from
Massett.
second with a base hit into the outfield.
Get ahead, stay ahead now.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
1-1.
1-1
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit.
Cowgill rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second, and a relay to the plate, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, you love it when you come back late in the game, and all of a sudden you get a 2 RBI hit. You find yourself, you were down 1, now you're ahead. Let's see if the pitching can hold on now.
The right fielder, number 16.
Hey, come on. You got a hold of my hair.
Orlando.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Two outs here.
The 0-1 on its way. Out of play. Working to keep them in the game here. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And a very important insurance run comes around to score from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Two down here.
The batter, the designated hitter, Ken Maeda.
Into the box, Ken Maeda. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Come on, guys.
1-1. Here it comes. Hit hard to third. Volpe comes up with it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Redbirds lead it 4-2. Andres Esparza gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Andres Esparza.
Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Mitch Haniger.
Hey, we need you right here. One time.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Lofted in the air out to right field. Orlando on his horse, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Juan Centeno. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Juan Centeno.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. To short, hit hard. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding in, Eduardo Quezada. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Quezada.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Oh, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
2 out, nobody on. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now batting, Douglas McGill. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
That was a tough split right there. The splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
In the dirt here. Throw won't get him. So he moves all the way up to third here.
See it drive it. Yeah, get a good one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, they get the 2-out RBI, but I go back to that error earlier in the inning that set the whole inning up. And the way it's playing out right now, that may really hurt them.
Now batting, third baseman.
Standing in now, Michael Volpe, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, let her rip one time.
I'm set with the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Memphis is out on top, 4-3. Jason Gurka has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 72, Jason Gurka.
Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. He'll
Leading off
start
for the
things out
Redbirds,
for us here in inning number 8.
Jose Martinez.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Here's the pitch. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Three and 1. Here it is. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And there's a base hit. So a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Stepping in now, Elroy Haynes. And here's a ball hit in the air. White is over, and he puts it away for the first out. At the plate, Alfredo Feliz.
Catcher, Alfredo Feliz.
Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Hey, you got one out here.
Here's the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Acevedo. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Hey, let's hold him right here.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Curveball grounded towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Redbirds lead it 4-3. Miguel Sokolovich is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
63, Miguel Sokolovich.
Into the box, Brandon Rosario. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Tried it, kid. See you tried it.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Hey, get your pitch up there and do
Here he
something
comes
with
on
it.
a ball
Let's
and
go.
2 strikes. Ooh, good
take right there.
changeup, just missed inside. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Right fielder number
At the
15.
plate, Clark Kent.
Kent.
Go.
From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Now batting, first baseman.
Into the box now, Tyler White, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here we go.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out.
Hey, get your pitch, huh?
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Your
Rich
attention, please.
Sandberg enters
Now,
from the pen
pitching
to
for the
start the
Grizzlies,
9th inning as he'll try to
number
keep
1,
the score right where
Rich
it is heading to the bottom of the
Sandberg.
9th. So coming to the plate, Colin Cowgill.
Leading
He'll
off
be
for
charged
Memphis.
with trying to get on
Center
board
fielder,
leading
number
off the
5.
9th.
Colin Cowgill.
Get ahead of him right here.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
with how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Third baseman.
Into the box, Floyd Huddleston. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 pitch. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Ken Massett.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Two out, nobody on. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Memphis is out on top, 4-3. Chang-Ho Park is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Chang-Ho Park.
Brett Eibner will be the next to dig in at the plate. He'll start things out needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Oh, your pitch. Drive the deep, huh? Here you go.
And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Cowgill ranging back at the track, the wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 11 for him on the season, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, he really hit that ball well. Just got great extension and didn't miss the pitch.
Digging in, Mitch Haniger. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bases are empty here, nobody out.
Hey, have a rip like you can.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now.
Come on, let it fly right here.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Juan Centeno. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
Now batting. The shortstop, Eduardo Quezada.
Standing in now, Eduardo Quezada, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
Hey, no one better right now. Here you go. Make something happen for us. Need you.
The 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away.
Hey, right guy, right place.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
The batter, number 00, second baseman.
In for us. We need you.
Stepping in now, Douglas McGill, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line 1 back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
2 outs in the bottom of the inning right here. Now it looks like they're in a position to maybe win this game. He represents the winning run. Let's see if they can get him home.
Now batting, third
Into the
baseman.
box now, Michael Volpe, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here we go.
The 0-1. And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
sent in the air out to straightaway central. Cowgill has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 4-4. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Orlando.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now batting.
Into the box, Ken Maeda. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, we got one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. So a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Now batting.
In now, Jose Martinez.
Jose Martinez.
As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
1-0 count. Here it is. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, we'll take a look at the pitch here, and you can see what they're trying to do. Tie him up inside. That pitch wasn't that bad, but credit to the man swinging the bat. He was able to turn on it and drive it out of here.
Standing in now, Elroy Haynes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. To his left, Quezada. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Redbirds lead it 5-4. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Rosario. On the night, he's 2-for-4 with a pair of singles.
Brandon Rosario.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
All right, one time.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Massett on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready once again. Clark
Right
Kent,
fielder number
0 for
15.
4 with a strikeout
Clark.
thus far.
Kent.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Wait for a good one, huh?
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Orlando sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Tyler White will bat next. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Runner back safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Yeah, your turn now. No one better. Here you go.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get back in safely. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Right guy, right.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Now,
Eichner will be the next to dig in at the plate. Pitch outside, the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Hey,
2
your
out
turn.
here and a runner
Right
at
here.
second.
Clutch up for us.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
Hey, here we go. Clutch up for us right here, buddy.
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Hey, drive him in. We need you right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Rich Sandberg claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Left 7 men on base.
With the postseason approaching, a recently cold hitter is challenged to step it up for the team. His coach offers some tips, hoping the player can find a way to flip the switch down the stretch when his contribution is most needed.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Memphis Redbirds and the Fresno Grizzlies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Howie Brunk, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, his last outing, he did his job. I mean, he didn't give up a run. He did a nice job, gave his team an opportunity, and he picked up the win. So he is throwing the ball as good as he can right now.
Digging in, Clark Kent, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
Kent.
Hey, see you driving. Let's go, big dog.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. HR visitors here as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, man, it's been real interesting. They lost, then they won, then they lost. What do you think's going to happen today? Yeah, they're going to win. That way they split the series. At least that's what they're hoping they're going to do.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Coming to the plate now, Floyd Huddleston. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Huddleston.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kent racing back. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Stepping in and ready for another
Leading
shot.
for the
Clark
Grizzlies.
Kent 0 for
Right
1 for
fielder.
him here in this one.
Clark Kent.
Hey, one time, right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is low, ball 1.
1-0.
Here it comes. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Now batting, center fielder
Brett Eibner will be the next to dig in at the plate. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0.
Yep.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Lopes makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Haniger. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Haniger.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Here we go, kid.
Now a throw over to first.
He's safe.
Runner back safely.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
And another throw over.
He's safe.
And he'll dive back in. Oh and 1, here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Runners on first with 1 down.
Here. Come on now.
On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Fresno leads this one 2-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off.
For Memphis,
Floyd Huddleston. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Kent. And that's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Clark
right fielder,
Kent.
number 15.
He's singled in 2 trips
Clark.
to the plate thus far.
Kent.
Hey, let it fly right here.
First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Ready for another chance? Raymond Fuentes. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Heading out towards shallow right. Kent has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Memphis is out on top, 4-2. Ready for another shot now. Clark Kent. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Kent.
Wait for your pitch up there.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, get your pitch, drive it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, lucky can up there, huh? No one better.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Four to 2 the final score tonight. Franz Roseborough claims the win out of the pen, his first. Chang-Ho Park records the save, his 34th. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Redbirds. 4 runs on 5 hits.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Fresno Grizzlies and the Iowa Cubs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Chad Mason, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, it hasn't been a great year for him so far. I mean, he's had some ups and some downs. He's had some decent games, some poor games. An ERA in the 4s. That tells me the story of his season has been inconsistency.
Now to the plate, Clark Kent. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Kent.
Good pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1. HR, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2, though. The win today gets you shooting towards maybe a nice little winning streak. That's why this game's important to me.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start.
And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. So a fairly painless top of the 1st. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Digging in, Kurt Hillman. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Hillman.
Hey, get yourself right here. That's good.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit.
Well, this is textbook hitting. Right-handed hitter taking that slider and shooting it to right field, or left-handed hitter taking it and shooting it to left. He stayed with it and shot it the opposite direction. Nice job.
Digging in to try it again. Clark Kent. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kent.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. This is skied into short left center. Gonzalez is after it. 1 away. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at 3rd with 1 out in the inning now. Digging in once again, Alfredo Rivera. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kent ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as we are all knotted up at 2.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Ready for another chance. Clark Kent. 15. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks. And guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
Here's a swing and a ground ball.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
To short, hit hard. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Clark Kent. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Hey, now, Larry. Hey, have a look.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
A 1 pitch on its way. And this will be fouled away.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Here we go now.
Has a look now the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Romack racing back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 24 home runs for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Clark Kent.
Clark Kent.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
First pitch on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. A runner at first with no outs here. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Hyatt. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Hey, we got no out.
Skied into straightaway right. Kent is there. 1 down. So stepping in, Milton Romack. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air.
You got it. You got it.
McGill is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
.83 tonight. Chaz Rowe gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Jake Buchanan struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
First for the victorious Grizzlies. 8 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 10 men on base.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Fresno Grizzlies and the Iowa Cubs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Williams Perez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's been really good. He's got 2 wins in the last 3 starts. His team's had an opportunity to be in the game deep and late, and he's walked away, like I said, with 2 wins. So let's see if he's able to get 3 wins in 4 starts after this outing.
Now batting, Clark Kent, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Into the windup and the pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle. HR, our home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand. Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. The next batter, Jamer Candelario. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball, hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
Now at the plate, Clark Kent. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Clark Kent.
Get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back easily.
Hey, we need you right here. One
He's
time.
ready. Here's the first offering. This is grounded foul. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh?
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, John Hyatt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Kent is there, 2 down. Stepping in, Alfredo Rivera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Alfredo Rivera.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
This is the first home run of the game.
Striding in once again, Todd Cunningham. A base hit in his first trip.
Todd Cunningham.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Kent moves over, and that ends the inning. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it standing in, Clark Kent. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Hey, find some green, baby. Find some green.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Grounded to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. Ready now, Clark Kent. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Here we go.
Here it comes, 1-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now a swing and a fly ball. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Settling in now, Clark Kent. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. HR, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, the series didn't start the way they wanted to. Clearly, you lose the first 2 games, then you win yesterday. That's why a win today gives you a split. You salvage the series.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Hit hard on the ground to second. Rivera on the grass. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Hey, that's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good, baby.
So digging in now, Eric Vinson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's in there, base hit.
Nobody.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in, Antonio Castaneda. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Heading out toward shallow right. Kent has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So striding forward now, Clark Kent, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it right here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Hot shot on the ground is short. To his right, Hillman. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, that's a nice infield single. And was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you should say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Now batting, first baseman.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Tyler White will bat next, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
Let's go, kid. One time.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in there. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Let it go. Let it go.
Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Two and 0. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Now in the box, Antonio Castaneda comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Castaneda.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that'll find its way into right.
Well, that should make him smile a little bit. He's having a rough season, but that right there, he'll take that base hit any day.
Ready once again, John Hyatt. And then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Into the box now, Clark Kent.
15.
He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Kent.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire.
Hey, come on, big guy, get your pitch.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. At the plate, Kurt Hillman, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Hillman.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that is through for a single. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Now that's a nice piece of hitting. That's going to get him to the big leagues someday.
Coming to the plate now, Clark Kent.
Clark Kent.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. He's set and the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
right here. Hey, come on, big dog.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Right over the middle, knee high. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Hey, keep going up there. Clutch up.
Now another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out.
No one better, no one better. Clutch up right here.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Coming to the plate now,
The right
Clark
fielder, number
Kent.
15. Clark Kent.
First delivery to him on the way. A called strike over the outside corner.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
0-1 count and the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Digging in, Todd Cunningham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo shot here to straightaway.
A player is addressed about a troubling trend in his plate performance of late. A hitter lacking patience and discipline will be easily exposed by major league pitching.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Fresno Grizzlies and the Omaha Storm Chasers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Miguel Gonzalez gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Matt has lost 2 of the last 3 starts. A little bit of an inconsistent struggle, and hopefully this outing is a chance to turn it all around and start it in another direction.
Into the box now, Clark Kent. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
All right, one time right here, kid.
Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. Hey, Jerry, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a relatively routine start. Coming to the plate now, Ramon Piedra looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
This is when you really know you're on a hot streak. When a ball falls in like that.
Striding in once again, Clark Kent, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here we go.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back with the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Clark Kent. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
All right, come on now, one time, let it fly.
He's going. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoke toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And he's safe.
Well, I don't know if it was a run and hit, Matt, or a hit and run, but you do know this. They're trying to get ahead in the count. So there's going to be around the plate that first pitch. I love putting the hit and run on or the run and hit, but either way, they executed it perfectly, and now they're set up first and third.
The batter.
Come on, sitting on something here.
Michael Volpe.
Come on, Chief, one time. Here we go.
Into the box now. Michael Volpe. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. In to score the runner from third.
Well, he comes up with a big RBI single right there, and now we're starting all over. Right where we started, tie ball game.
First baseman, number 19.
The first, Gonzalez. And a dive, but he's back in.
Hey, let it fly.
And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Come on, right here, one time. Here we go.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1. Nope, and that one stayed too low, apparently.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out.
Your pitch up there. Hey, here we go, here we go.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Rip it. Here you go.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Pops this one up. Herrera is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Mitch Haniger. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Now, one time.
One pitch. Here we go. Let's go. Ball, that's
below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Come on, big guy.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Good one up there, huh? Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
See it driving. Let's go right here.
Full count. Here it comes. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready for another shot now. Juan Centeno. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Centeno.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little blooper to center. McClendon moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. Digging in and looking for more, Clark Kent. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Ready for another chance?
Right time, right time.
Clark Kent.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. Howie Bronk earned his 9th win of the year. Rich Sandberg takes the rare 3-inning save, his 2nd. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 to begin the week between the Fresno Grizzlies and the Omaha Storm Chasers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Herbert Dwyer is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Striding in for his first at-bat, Clark Kent. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Here's the first pitch to him.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
HR are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a little bit of up and down inconsistency. I mean, they're 2-3 in this homestand. Haven't played solid baseball, but they got a chance to get to the 500 mark with a win in this game right here. And then after that, who knows, maybe get on a nice streak. Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Another one sent foul.
Come on, baby. See it up, drive it.
Another 0-2 home. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, and they score one here. Maybe the bats are clicking again. They're getting right back to work where they left off yesterday.
Tyler White will bat next. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season.
Hey, make it yours. Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
He's set, and the pitch. Yeah. A high fastball is in there.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
The 0-1 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Piedra giving chase. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Runner around second now, headed for third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clark Kent.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hot shot to third. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Fresno leads this one. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
G-Man Choi.
Looking to leave him loaded. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Man, that has to hurt. He was one pitch away from getting out of the inning without the wheels coming completely off. But guess what? Now this thing is stripped and on blocks.
At the plate, Mitchell Hahn. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Kent. One down. Ready now, Luis Mejia. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. We played 4 full. Omaha leads this one 5-1. Ready once again, Clark Kent. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Kent.
Hit sharply toward the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
G-Man Choi will stand in here again, and as he does, it's a good time to flash you back to the 3rd inning of the ball game as you take a look at his grand slam. Obviously a key blow early on. Kent is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no error. Stepping up to the plate, Clark Kent, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around.
Fans are final line score.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. At the plate, Clark Kent. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. In there at the knees, strike 1. HR, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, they won their game last night. I think that's a big sign. They're starting to play good baseball. I talked to their manager. He loves how they compete.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. So a rather pedestrian. Stepping into the box, Ricky Valentin hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Pops this one up, calling for it. White, 2 down. A chance now to take a look at how.
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Kent is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Now to the plate, Clark Kent. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kent
trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Ball one, no
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Go now, one at a time.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time. One and one. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. Number 26 for him on the season as they move on top 4-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Peter O'Brien.
The 0-1 pitch. On the ground to the right side. And there's their first hit of the game.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need.
So stepping in, Clark Kent. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Hey, get your pitch here, square it up.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Quezada rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Grizzlies are out in front, 4-0. Now at the plate, Ricky Valentin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Ricky Valentin.
Hit out towards second. McGill gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. We're through 6 full. Fresno leads this one 4-0. Striding into the box, Peter O'Brien. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Left fielder, Peter O'Brien.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kent going back. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there.
Stepping into the box, Barry Dixon. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ground ball right side. To his left, McGill. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. Clark Kent will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run. A big blow early on. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, you try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Working for the punch out and the offering. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win.
A minor league team is alerted that some important visitors may be coming to town this week.
Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the first of four between the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Fresno Grizzlies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Eduardo Encarnacion gets the call for game one of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, last outing he pitched into the fifth inning, and he just didn't have enough to get past that. Got a no decision. I think if he can give them some length, get to the sixth or maybe the seventh, then he's got a good shot of winning this game today.
At the plate, Clark Kent. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. They come in looking to make it two in a row as they were winners last time out.
Matt, they're coming off a homestand where they only won 3 games at home. They did not play very well. But the other part of it is this is game one of the road trip. You hope to have some positive things, maybe turn it up another notch and be able to compete at a level that you weren't doing at home. Get away from all the negativity and turn it on here on the road.
Peters sprinting after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. So digging in now, Freddie Newcomb, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Skied into straightaway right. Kent moving to his left. He's got it one away. So striding forward now, Hector Sanchez, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kent will wait on it, And that's out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Clark Kent comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Kent.
Wait for a good one now.
Into the windup and the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clark Kent. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he lays off there 1-0. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Ready for another chance. Christopher Watt, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Watt.
Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Digging in once again, Clark Kent. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers.
Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coming to the plate now. Clark Kent comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Watt going back, and it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and that is 27 for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
Striding in once again,
Right fielder number 15.
Kent.
Clark Kent.
Come on, baby. Let me pitch up there.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Settling in now, Ivan De Jesus Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
De Jesus Jr.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the first.
Ready for another
Right
shot now.
15.
Clark Kent. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Squared that one up just a little late. its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Ready with the 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Now batting, center
Brett
fielder,
Eibner will be the
Brett
next to dig in at the plate.
Eibner.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Hey, looking for yours now. Come on, kid.
The 0-1. Runners off for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Here it comes on 0-2. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Spinning a throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Hey, have a rip. Like you can. Here you go.
And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And a dive, but he's back in.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
That's ball 2.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Hey, let it rip. Let it rip.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
First baseman, number 19, Colin Moran.
Standing in now, Colin Moran, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point.
Let's go, kid. Come on, one time right here.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Right
2 out here and a runner at second.
Hey, see it. Hey, drive it. Here we go.
3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Hey, we're patient up there.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Ready once again. Chris Johnson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Chris Johnson.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And that'll score the runner from second to make this a 6-2 ball game now.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
At the plate, Clark
Right fielder,
Kent.
number 15.
He homered earlier and is 2
Clark.
for 3 to this point.
Kent.
That's a good one, huh?
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game. Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Eight to 2 tonight's final. Howie Brunk gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Brian Camacho was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Fresno Grizzlies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Eric Arnett will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he has really pitched well at home, and I don't know if it's the energy from the fans or he feels comfortable on this mound. However way you want to slice it, he's thrown well at home, and I think we'll get another good performance at home in this game.
Standing in, Mike McLeod. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Skied into straightaway right.
You go, your ball.
Kent back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. HR, what's the key for them here tonight?
Well, Matt, they've really been struggling the last 3 or 4 games to score runs. They haven't been able to execute a bunt. They haven't been hitting, running. They haven't been doing the little things that maybe might jump them. And the biggest thing, the power has disappeared. So they've struggled the last 3 or 4.
So stepping in, Clark Kent. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. On the ground to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
Batting fourth.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. Tyler White will bat next, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The HR visitors here as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Your pitch only, huh?
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Hey, your pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Hey, see it up. Drive the other way. Let's go, big dog.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's Chris Johnson now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Come on, big dog.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal.
Hey, one of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Get your pitch. Stay hot.
Ready on 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay high up there.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Ready now, Thomas Good. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Good.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kent on the move, 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Christopher Watt. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Watt.
Here's the 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kent has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. In now, Mike McLeod. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Mike McLeod.
Hey, let's roll it too, huh?
0-1 count, and the pitch. Drilled to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Clark Kent.
Clark Kent.
Get your pitch right here.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. Schmidt is up with it. And this throw almost took off on him, but a fine play to leave his feet at first and then come down on the bag to record the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Hector Sanchez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Hector Sanchez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Digging in, Clark Kent. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Clark Kent.
He's set and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Tavares has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. El Paso's out on top, 6-0. Digging in and looking for more, Rodney Schmidt. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Rodney Schmidt.
Hey, let's roll 2. Plays at 2.
Skied into very shallow right. Kent is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Coming to the plate now, Thomas Good.
The first baseman, Thomas Good.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kent is after it. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Chihuahuas lead it 6-0. Stepping in, Clark Kent. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Line drive to left. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Well, Matt, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, and they're just now scoring today. But it's always who are you facing that particular day. The good pitching is the momentum stopper, and that's what we've seen so far today.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Stepping in now, Tyler White. Tapper right back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. El Paso's out on top, 6-1. Standing in, Ivan De Jesus Jr. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Plays it first now.
Sent toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. Stepping into the box, Clark Kent. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Hey, get your pitch, drive it.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
All right, one time, right here.
There we go.
The 0-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch right here.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
See it? Drive it. Let's go, kid.
Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
Eight to 1 is the final tonight. Adam Conley notches his 3rd win of the year. Eric Arnett couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
For the Chihuahuas, 8 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Grizzlies, 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error. They left